Please be seated. Please be seated.
You got it, Molly? Okay. There we go. Okay.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Choctawhatchee High School class of 2018. All of us have worked so hard over the last 4 years to arrive at this moment, and we couldn't have done it without a little, oh who am I kidding, a lot of help. First, I would like to thank all the parents, guardians, grandparents, siblings, and other family members and friends who are here with us tonight, and also those who could not make it this evening. Thank you for your constant and unfailing love and support that helped us get to this point and will continue to help us in our future endeavors, whether it be college, trade school, working, or taking a gap year. I'd also like to thank all of Choctaw's wonderful teachers for encouraging us to do our best and achieve our goals. The amount of love, time, kindness, and commitment that they put into their jobs is amazing, and I know that we couldn't have made it here without them. I know what you're thinking. Now that I've said the formal stuff, why are these two up here with me? And yes, they are actually seniors.
Well, first of all, I would like to thank my friends for helping me get here today. You know, Chandler, Joey, Rachel, Phoebe, Ross, and Monica. They were there for me every night on Nickelodeon.
Lydia, do you know what we are here for? We are here to mark a milestone.
Excuse me? Whatever happened to that thing called freedom of speech?
Yes, Lydia, but remember the day we spent writing our speech? We decided to talk about not knowing what to talk about. Think about the Google searches.
Oh, yes. I think we'd all just love to hear about how we need to follow our dreams and break the status quo. Or, my personal favorite, define ourselves as we choose.
You aren't wrong. That's what everyone talks about every year. So we decided to be a little more interesting. The only problem was we didn't know how to make it interesting. So here we are.
Yes, here we are presenting this lovely skit to the masses. But hey, these are better than our original ideas, so progress is progress.
True. Before we have to sit back down, we would once again like to thank our teachers, coaches, family, friends, classmates, counselors, and administrators for always being there for us.
And letting us do an informal skit like this. In all seriousness, in our 4 years here, these have been the people to truly help us follow our dreams and believe in us. They have taught us so much inside and outside of the classroom, and they have brought us to where we are now.
Speaking of where we are now, will everyone please stand?
And applaud us for that wonderful skit?
No, for the Pledge of Allegiance, National Anthem, and Alma Mater. Thank you and congratulations to all the graduates and their families tonight. Now, let's get this show on the road!
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose brass stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? to victory. Oh, may our voices ring true, and our hearts be ever loyal, dear old Choctaw, to you.
Please be seated, everyone. I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight, and at this time I'd like to ask everyone who's on the track to start making your way to your seats. We're going to get comfortable and be here, not hopefully as long as we had planned. We're going to try to do some things a little bit shorter because we know that the weather is on its way and these graduates are ready to be graduates. So we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Lee Hale, and I'm proud to be the principal of the greatest high school in the United States of America. I'd like to welcome everyone to the 2018 Choctawhatchee High School commencement exercises. Joining me on stage tonight is former Choctaw Principal and District Specialist Cindy Gates, Assistant Superintendent of Schools Steve Horton, District 2 School Board Member and Choctaw alumnus Dewey Destin, and School Board Chairman from District 1 and Choctaw alumnus Dr. Lamar White. Thank you for all being here tonight to recognize the Choctawhatchee Class of 2018, and now I'd like to introduce you to the 2018 Senior Class President, Mr. George Haas.
We've made it. This is our night. This is what all the hard work has been leading to. And I know that there are 1 million other cliches I could say at this moment, but more than anything, I want to say thank you to everyone who's made me who I am today, as I'm sure that there are many out here that would like to thank their respective friends and family for who they are as well today as well. I'm not here to remark upon the past, or the present, or the future. That's someone else's job. I'm here to be yet another person to be in front of my class, my graduating class, to say congratulations to all of you. To be yet another person to say that I'm proud. For some, this will be the first time your families see someone walk across the stage. For others, this will be the first of many. And even for people like myself who are continuing a legacy, it will be a celebratory event nonetheless. No matter the circumstance, what remains constant for all of us is that we will all be walking across this stage, entering into the next phase of our lives. My advice to all of you is the advice that got me in this position in the first place. Just be brave in all that you do. It is what Choctaw has been preparing you to do, to join the professional world as trailblazers, as movement starters, as groundbreakers, and as innovators, leading, sorry. We are expected to take on the world and whatever it has to dish out. We will be here together, and all of us have had good times and we've had bad times, but it is our shared times together that make this place worthwhile, worth a space in our collective memories. Even loners need someone to lean on every now and then, and it is my hope that even those among us that might not have wanted to socialize had the chance to make at least one friend here. I've been a part of the nerd herd, obviously. I've been an athlete. I've represented this class not only in the classroom, but also on the soccer fields and in front of the varsity football team for the last 3 years as your Indian Brave. Yes. And this has all been because Choctaw allows us to do what we want to do, to be who we want to be, and to make our high school experience what we choose to make it. I have had the privilege and the honor to serve all of you in numerous capacities. As your senior class president, as your Indian Brave, as the senior artist, as a tutor, an athlete, a club member, a club founder, as a friend. But to Choctaw, I humbly thank all of you for giving me the opportunity to be a student, as I'm sure many of you will as well. Go Big Green.
My fellow students, we only arrived here 4 short years ago, and it is typical to say that our journey started then. But given this small town that we have all grown up in, we all know it started long before 2014. It is easy to say that throughout our adolescent years, many bonds have been made, broken, and rebuilt. But as we all stand here today, we stand as one graduating class, one group of friends, one family. We were all together when we learned how to ride bikes, went to lunch together on early release, and now here we stand, ready to close this chapter of our lives. And as we have grown together, we have learned together, and we have become the people we are today because of each other. We have paved the paths we embarked on, and now we have reached a fork in the road, where we separate for the first time in our lives. We can only use the past as a springboard to our future, so allow us to cherish the past and remember it forever, because the past is strapped to our backs. We won't ever see it again, but we can always feel it.
The past is never dead, it's not even past. How did it all go so quickly? It seems like only yesterday that we were skinny little freshmen, fighting with the locks on our lockers, trying to figure out where our next class was, and looking clueless to all the upperclassmen. Now we are the upperclassmen, the seniors who stand here ready to graduate and move forward in the world. As I look out at all of you, it is hard to think that the days at the playground are over, as the playgrounds have transitioned into study sessions and now to Joe Etheridge Stadium, where we are graduating this evening. Closing this long chapter of our lives is difficult, for we have all grown up together. However, I know that our tassels will stand as a bookmark, so we can look back at this chapter and cherish every memory that we have made together. Having harvested all the knowledge and wisdom we can from our mistakes and failures, it is easy to say we should put them behind us and move forward, but this journey is one that will never be forgotten.
How do we measure the time we spent in high school? In the beginning, we measured it in class periods, counting down the days to eventual freedom. As the days and weeks passed, we measured it in semesters, and later in years as we moved from being those innocent freshmen to becoming sophisticated sophomores who thought they had everything figured out. By the time we became juniors, we were prepared to take over for the graduating class and couldn't wait to rule the school. And now here we stand. Our reign is over, and it's up to the junior class now to fill our shoes and take over. I know that as I look out at all of you, I will measure my time here in a much different way. I will measure it in the friendships I've enjoyed these past 4 years and more, and the memories we've created together in the halls of Choctawhatchee High School. And when we all grow older and move on in life, we will measure our time together by the memories we have made and held dear to our heart for so long. Choctaw is a school deeply rooted in tradition and values, which we've been so blessed to be a part of. Now, as we reflect on the time spent here, we can find joy knowing that we too have become a part of the Choctaw tradition and take pride in becoming alumni of Choctawhatchee High School.
Honestly, the president is all that really matters. But seriously, it is the only experience we are guaranteed and the only time we have to make choices that shape our future. Through the late nights and the piles of homework, we are brought together to celebrate the success of our high school years. This is the last time we will sit side by side as peers, the last moment before venturing into our adult lives, and the last restless night we will spend waiting to graduate with our teachers, friends, and family watching proudly from the stands. Take a breath. Treasure this moment and all those that follow. As each moment passes, we forget that they passed with finality, never to be undone or done over. So enjoy the time you have been given. And remember, wherever you are, be all there.
Now, come on. Everything's not as serious or as intense as we're making it sound. Some of you are probably just on your phone, maybe even Snapchatting the person 2 rows in front of you, which is okay because these could be the last snaps you ever take of or with these students. We're moving on to meeting new people and starting new jobs or going to new schools. But I guess right now we're kind of just doing a lot of waiting and dreaming, maybe a little bit of looking back and reminiscing. Like, I don't know, waiting for Incredibles 2, or dreaming of staying up all night writing 10-page essays in our college dorms, or looking back on that time we tripped up the stairs during graduation. It's gonna be one of you, so just be ready for that. But it's okay. I mean, it could even be me. It's okay. If you trip, you just get back up. I mean, isn't that what life is? Constantly tripping and getting back up. So if there's anything you have to take away from this, it's just go out there and keep falling, because when you get back up, which you will, you'll have the scars to remember, not that you even fell, but that you're still standing. And you know what? That's good enough.
Now take a moment to glance at the fellow graduates around you. You'll realize that you're among childhood friends and the ones you've gained along the years. You've watched each other grow and develop into the young adults you see today. The most amazing part of this night is that all walks of life are united to celebrate 2 universal accomplishments: education and perseverance. Whether you're sitting next to a first-generation college student, someone a part of a military branch, or a descendant of hardworking immigrant parents, each of us has our own story. In this moment, we look past our differences to commend and uplift one another and proceed to look forward to our future.
We're all about to cross the threshold into a new future. For the past 4 years, all of us have been working tirelessly to get to this moment and begin our futures beyond the halls of Choctaw. As this new era in our lives begins, there's one ingredient to future success that cannot be defined by a college degree, a job, how much money you make, or anything tangible, and that is how we embrace our futures. I believe that all of us should embrace our futures with joy. This joyful mindset can be achieved through our lives by our ability to reframe our situation more positively, our ability to experience gratitude, and our choice to be kind and generous. Overall, I wish each of you a future filled with happiness.
There's a song called Humble and Kind, sung by Tim McGraw, and in the chorus he sings, "When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind." So what this means to me is that those who persevere, who give it their all, will ultimately meet success and happiness. Of course, there will be many failures along the way, but with dedication, we can make any dream come true. As each of us leaves our mark on the world, be generous and be happy, and always remember the good times, the good friends, and lessons learned at Choctawhatchee High School. In the future, we will make many new memories, but I know that our memories from high school will stay with us. So as we continue on in this great adventure called life, I encourage all of y'all to always stay humble and kind, and just remember, your journey is just now beginning.
Imagine this. In 4 years, a lot of us will be graduating college. Some will still be in college, some will still be in the military, and some will be continuing on with their jobs. At this point for most of us, this is when our real lives in adulthood actually start. There's finally no more classes to go to, no late night studying, or essays to write. Everything seems great. However, starting college was just dipping your toes in the water, and now you're jumping into the world. It'll be scary at first, but our generation is going to do great things no matter where we end up or what we end up doing.
Years down the road, we are going to bump into each other as we are well-known surgeons, lawyers, and celebrities. As Mohandas Gandhi once said, be the change you wish to see in the world. Class of 2018, we are going to be the change. This is our time.
All right, let's give out some diplomas. And let's not dilly-dally about it. While the swimmers are staging themselves at the beginning, I would just like to say thank you to everyone that is braving the weather. We are going to get these kids graduated tonight.
One lady.
Now,
To help her with these pictures.
Okay.
We start with our summa cum laude students. George Robert Haas. Cole Browning. J.C. Davies. Emily Ann DeCoker. Isabel Scarlett Devoid. Molly Farrell. Leilani Funk. Kyle Geeting. Carlisa Gomez. Mark Howard. Sierra Hudson. Emily Jowers. Thank you. Lindsay Legg. Malia Lindner. Houston Locke. Molly McLean. Madison Miller. Zachary Nash. Sarah Peterman. Ashley Reynolds. Alyssa Seaman. Susan Sharp. Hannah Spencer. Lydia Walker. Donna Zhang. William Race Alley. Jordan Bowman. Valerie Beck-Vermette. Caden Carter. You want me to quit? Oh, all right, everybody stop.
Go Sierra!
Where's Emma? Is she already up there?
Do you want to switch places with me? You can stand on this. No, I'm fine.
If you want to.
It's too late.
Oh, I don't know where my umbrella is, but anyway. Emma Cox. Brooklyn Fleur. Sierra Fernald. Sydney Gifford. Margaret Gillen. Alexa Gutierrez. Aaron Hafner. Summer Hudson. Carrie Jenkins. Mary Johnston. Nicole Kaiser. Kelsey Money. Shannon Mestrick. Dennis Peters. Kaylee Porter. Jacob Pulliam. Virginia Watkins. Zachary Childers. Levin Xavier Crosby. Patrick Duffany. Destiny Dupree. Rosa Eubank. Jaden Frakes. Riley Hanley. Gregory Harrington. Mackenzie Higdon. Connor Hollis. Andrew Huffman. Hannah Larimore. Amber Leggett. Noah Lieva. Christopher McGoy. Emily McGovern. Brady Uten. Yancy Palacios Escobar. Megan Pierman. Bailey Pettit. Samantha Elizabeth Ray. Erin Ruiz. Next. Mariana Shalene Lopez. Jessica Schilling. Cooper Siner. Deandra Soto. Dominic Torella. Bradley Washington. Joshua Wood. Congratulations to our honors students. Joseph Abanza. Cesar Abrego. Javier Abro Bruno. McKenna Ace. Olivia Acree. Samuel Adams. Zalis Alexander. Rafael Ali Lozano. Hunter Andrews. Hannah Angel. Elijah Angeles. Carlos Arujo. Lillian Austin. Jennifer Avila. Kirsten Bailey. Shamani Baker. Brianna Banks. Justin Baraka. Leah Bean. Carl Becker. Braden Bennis. Kyle Blanchard. Sequoia Bogan. Jasmine Bonilla. Valerie Boutin. Nathaniel Bowles. Jesse Bowman. Isis Bowser. Dalen Boyd. Deallen Bradford. Etc. Bradley. Miles Brantley. Lauren Brooks. Matthew Brost. Luke Buckman. Christian Bullock.
Was that you, Ty?
Paola Leandra Burgos. Ariana Bird. Xavier Kane Fuller. Tatiana Ty Campbell. Jessica Carley. Elena Carmona. Logan Carr. Brianne Kaysen. Maya Cassidy. Damaris Paola Cha-Cha Duran. Abigail Christian. Jennifer Castro. Grace Clark. Kiara Klein. Lillian Conway. John Cooper III. Amber Cosner. Tyshawn Coward. Alexis Davis. Dakota Davis. Ryan Davis. Zachary Day. Nicole De La Rosa. Noah Diaz. Trinity DiBartolo. Adrienne Dickerson. Chelsea Dowd. Jordan Dozier. Tion Duncan. Michael Emai. Marco Espinoza. Rianne Etheridge. Shania Evans. Cassandra Fairley. Charlotte Fincher. Hannah Finnegan. Aiden Fleming. Perla Flores. Abigail Freeman. Zachary Frizzell. Jalen Gaylor. Caitlin Gardner. Hannah Gary. Jason Godfrey. Sierra Goodwin. Corina Goff. James Grace. Madison Graveman. Sierra Green. Maria Griffin. Jackie Grissom. Pamela Grooms. Lucian Hanks. Amaya Harris. Chambers Harris. Trinity Harris. Keyshawn Hawkins. Emily Helms. Juan Carlos Hernandez. James Hicken. Stevie Rose Holohan. Callie Hooper. Tristan Horton. Kylie Hauk. Mark Howell. Kaylee Hunter. Marquise Jackson. Corey Jandrin. Peyton Brianne Jefferson. Jakaya Danae Jenkins. Darian Jewett. John Jimenez. Brant Johnson. Hanifa Johnson. Ireland Simone Johnson. Kyle Johnson. I know. Inyesa Jolly. Jeffrey Jones. Stacy Jones. Zoe Jones. Rebecca Karen. Vivian Karen. Iolani Kapuli. Peyton Keeler. Carrie Ann Kelly. Kevin Kelly. Jessica Killian. Zachary Kirkpatrick. Danae Knox. Mariah LeBay. Mara LaFata. Jasmine Laird. Adriana Lampe. Corbin Lairmore. Tanner Law. Elisa Lawhorn. Jolene LeBlanc. Cody Lennox. Jose Figueroa. Cheyenne Locke. Ana Lopez Rivera. Teodora Lopez. Christopher Lowe. Isabel Lugo Garcia. Ariel Luton. Aiden McDonald. Jonah Maldonado. Precious Mallard. Brooke Manis. Gabriel Mapes. Jaden Marshall. Fanny Martinez Torres. Joseph Mathis Jr. Adriana Matthews. Destiny Matthews. Michaela McAdoo. Cadden MacArthur. Rachel McBroom. Jasmine McCollister. Tiara McCoy. Sydney McDonald. Drew Mercier. Davida Mickens. Moises Mia Gallardo. Alexandra Mims. Lenore Minardo Jr. Andres Morales Carrillo. Daniel Long. Spencer Moree. Randy Morgan. Courtney Murphy. Taylor Muse. Brianna Muscus. Francesca Muscus. Tiara Nellums. Taylor Noonan. Haley Faye Noble. Joseph Norris. Cody Nunez. Isaiah Nunez. Hayden O'Brien. John Oya. Caleb Opava. Charles Orr. Angelique Otero. Nolan Palmer. Megan Pastorius. Tanner Pattison. Brooke Polk. Kamaya Payton. Kyle Pierce. Kaylee Polizzo. Caitlin Peterson. Sophie Phelps. Cameron Parati. Jalen Plants. John Porter. Eilish Power. Nathaniel Preston. Nadia Ramirez. Denise Taylor Ramoy. Aliska Reel. Tyler Reed. Eli Resendez Navarro. Edgar Reyes. Brittany Reynolds. Destiny Reynolds. Alexis Richardson. Kevin Richardson. Ariana Rios. Ismael Rivera. Tyresia Robbins. Matthew Roberts. Kiera Robinson. Nicholas Aaron Rodriguez. Cecilia Rodriguez. Miguel Rojas. Serena Roloff. Torin Roper. Orlando Rosario Martel. Chastity Grace Rose. Warrentorn Ruandet Narong. Brandon Rushton. Rusty Sailors. Rusty. Hannah Rozovsky. Adriana Milaga. Kaylee Emma Sampson. Brett Sasnet. Michael Saunders. Trace Schmidt. Michael Scott. Logan Schreider. Jacob Schultz. Aaron Lane Scott. Kelly Shepard. Mark Shubnikov. Rainey Slater. Elijah Smith. Haley Smith. Jacob Sockman. Alejandro Soto Carbone. Mackenzie Stevens. Savannah Stevens. Shanida Stoudmeyer. Angelina Journey Tartarella. Zoe Tashik. Isaiah Taylor. Michelle Taylor. Elvin Tercero. Parker Terry. Bryce Thigpen. Christian Cole Thomason. Trinity Thomason. Savannah Tilburg. Bethany Tisa. Jessica Van Steenbergen. Aaron Vasiloff. Manuel Velasquez. Mayon Vick. DeMonte Wade. Vivian Walsh. Aaliyah White. Travis Whitman. James Wilkins. Trinity Wilkins. Alexandra Wilkinson. Brittany Williams. Everett Williams. Titavia Williams. Brianna Wilson. Sierra Warner. Zipporah Brianna Womack. Taylor Woolley. Darren Wright. Bailey Wyant. Caitlin Wynn. Christina Young. James Youngblood. And Austin Ziegler.
we want to be and who we will become. Events have changed us, inspired us, and given us something to believe in. We've witnessed history in the making and seen it in how it influences our life. We have students that spent countless hours stressing over tests or pulling relentless all-nighters. All our efforts have led to this night, where we can come to realize this will be the last time we're in the same place at the same time. As we open a new chapter to our life, never let anyone tell you that you can't, never let anyone take you for granted, and most importantly, don't acquire too much debt.
Whether you've bled green on the field, in the stands, or in the classroom, we are all Indians. And whether you were there when we learned freshman year how tall elves were, or how flimsy Fort Walton's bleachers were, we each have experiences that will last us forever. And I know it's raining, so I'll keep this short. Congratulations, everyone, and go Big Green.
All right, class of 2018, you might be wet, but you're now graduates of Choctawhatchee High School.